Alrighty, good morning YouTube on this hot, steamy, you know what it is, summertime, August the 3rd, 2024. Thank you all for watching right here on the Peter Joseph YouTube wrestling channel, youtube.com/Peter Joseph. I'm Peter Joseph, but you knew that already. And if you didn't know, now you know. Alright, it's SummerSlam Saturday. We got SummerSlam coming up later tonight in rainy Cleveland. It's raining right now, but should clear up by the night. So SummerSlam should go on without a hitch. I know, depending on, I assume that the great people of Cleveland will get that stadium clean, because there's a lot of rain over there, and we're getting it here in New York City. We got it last night. Oof. It was a nightmare for pretty much 45 minutes around my neck of the woods. Had a big thunderbolt. Thunderbolt. It felt like a gun went off. My power went out for like 2 seconds. Came right back on. Internet came back on. And then like maybe 15 minutes later, right before SmackDown started, my internet went out. Had to wait about almost 45 minutes to get it back because there was an outage in the area. So I think the lightning bolt hit one of the not the tower per se, but one of the internet poles around my area, because half my blocks going this way was partially blacked out, so they had no power, no internet, so that kind of affected me. But I had power. And my neighbor's like, What are you talking about? You have power? I'm like, yeah. So I'm lucky. But in any case, yeah, so I had that. So I had a video I wanted to put up last night, but I didn't like how it came out. Even when I got the internet back, I didn't like it. And I wanted to do that, put that up, or do a new one, and then do my SmackDown review, but I fell asleep pretty much right after Rampage. I didn't even watch much of Rampage, but I'm going to watch a little bit of it in a little bit, and then get all my other reviews up. So I got a lot of videos coming today. Probably like five Resident Evil 5 videos coming today. So a lot of shit coming today. Got this video, SmackDown and Rampage review coming up in a little bit. I got a video about Aerosmith. Oh, the great band Aerosmith. Having to untimely retire from touring because Steven Tyler, his voice pretty much shot now. He was trying to recover, but a full recovery is not happening. So they made a statement yesterday on their social media saying that because of Steven Tyler's injury, his voice is not coming back to the way it should be. So they have to untimely retire from touring. Now, I don't know if they're going to come back. Depends on Steven Tyler's voice, because he's pretty up there in age. Like, he's in his 70s at least. And, he can still hit those high notes, but, with age, sometimes your voice, singing those high notes at, still around that age, your vocal cords are fucked after a while. But, so I hope Steven Tyler gets better, but I'll talk about that later, hopefully. But I mean, there is a block party on my block. It's gonna be a lot of music, so if I do the videos and you hear a lot of music in the background, I apologize. I can't do anything about that. So I'm gonna try to do my best to do it from a different location, maybe in my bathroom. I don't know, but I mean, we'll see what happens a little bit later today. But it's supposed to rain like around 4 or 5 o'clock, so it's not gonna be much of a block party. So an afternoon block party, then everything's going to be thrown in, because lightning, thunder, Satan, once again, is going to be hitting the area pretty much all this weekend. And for all you people in Florida, oh boy, you're batting down the hatches. Tropical Storm Debbie hasn't been named yet, but I think it's going to be named probably by today or tomorrow. It's going to be hitting, pretty much going to hit southern Miami, the Florida Keys, probably today. And then around Tampa tomorrow, and then pretty much go through central and northern Florida, northeast Florida, then go into the Georgia and the Carolinas by the start of next week. And the track, who knows what's going to happen after that. But it looks like it's going to go out to sea, and maybe here in New York we get a little bit of rain, a lot of wind. So, not going to be a great week here in New York City, especially next weekend, but it is what it is. That's the way summer is with the hurricanes and all the shit. But, that's that. And like I said, SummerSlam is tonight. For everybody there, have a great time, and if you're leaving tomorrow on the plane, hope you get back to your destination safely, without having been diverted around with the hurricane and... well, not the hurricane, the tropical storm and rain and whatever. But anyway, moving on. Alright, so the video that I wanted to do yesterday. Now, big news yesterday regarding Britt Baker, DMD, baby. Well, she got suspended for 2 weeks because she had an altercation in the back with Maxwell Jacob Fartknocker, Mr. MJF himself, over a dispute that Britt got mad at MJF's hot girlfriend, Alicia Atout. I guess basically she found, I don't know how the argument happened, but a lot of people in AEW, some personnel, some other people are kind of like, well, why did Britt get suspended for 2 weeks and not MJF? Because, you know, MJF heard about Britt going to Alicia Atout and yelling at her for some odd reason. Because I think maybe Britt wants MJF's needle dick, but I don't know. But, you know, the rumors of her and Adam Cole, baby, possibly breaking up because Adam Cole is moving to Pennsylvania by himself, by the way, which I think is a bad idea. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that situation with Britt and Adam Cole, baby. We already know Mercedes Moné is now a single lady. Her divorce pretty much finalized yesterday. So we got that. So Britt goes to Alicia Atout, says some shit. Alicia Atout pretty much goes over to tell her boyfriend MJF. MJF gets all pissy, goes into the women's locker room and punches a hole in the wall because he's mad at freaking Britt for talking some shit to his girlfriend. And Britt, I guess, said some shit back to MJF. And then next thing you know, Britt Baker is suspended for 2 weeks. And that's why she hasn't been on TV the last week or two. Last week. I don't know if she's going to be on this week, but probably not. And as always, it's around the time where AEW has one of the biggest pay-per-views of the year, All In, and then All Out. This has been going on since 2022. As we all remember, with CM Punk and the Bucks at All Out, or as we call it, Brawl Out 2022, which led to Punk going bye-bye. Well, actually, the year after he went bye-bye. Even though he got injured in 2022 after his match with Moxley. Blah, blah, blah. They had the fight with the Bucks and Kenny. And I think Colt Cabana got involved. Christopher Daniels got involved. Brandon Cutler got involved. Suspensions, lawsuits, and go back 2 years ago on this channel when I talked a lot about it. And then go back last year when I was talking about the whole All-In situation with the Real Glass, Jack Perry and CM Punk getting into an altercation, and basically Punk saying, I want out of here, and Tony Khan going on Dynamite saying he feared for his life because Punk almost tried to choke him out and everything. And now this, right? A couple weeks before, pretty much 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before All In. It's always around this time that AEW goes into chaos mode. And shit like this happens. And now that there's rumors saying that Britt Baker may be taken off the card, and her match with Mercedes Moné for the TBS title is not going to happen, I probably doubt that. I think the match will still happen. But, I mean, it is what it is. I really think AEW needs a mediator. like a therapist or some shit. So when this fucking shit happens, instead of having, going to the disciplinary committee, which I don't know if Tony Khan's on, and giving out suspensions and fines and firing people, there should be a mediator where come in and, talk to the parties at hand and say, hey, what's going on? Hear their stories, and then try to calm shit down before any more things escalate, and then, keep the peace, basically, instead of having these douchebags in the disciplinary committee, or maybe Tony Khan himself saying, yeah, you know what, let's suspend you for 2 weeks, whatever, fine you $50,000. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen right now, but we'll see what happens with that. But in any case, leave me your thoughts and opinions down below in the comments section. What you guys think about MJF and Britt Baker's altercation, and Britt Baker getting suspended for pretty much 2 weeks. So I assume she'll be on the show. If not this Wednesday, maybe be on Collision and Rampage next week, this coming weekend. Yeah, pretty much next weekend for Rampage and Collision purposes. And if not, then probably the week before the London tapings for Dynamite, Rampage, and maybe Collision. Because it is taped, because I'll be in London next week, that week anyway. So, hopefully, it doesn't turn into a bigger thing. Wrestlers are saying, oh, why didn't MJF get suspended? Tony Khan ain't gonna suspend MJF. That'd be a really bad look on him, even more than AEW is looking right now. But, 609,000 views for Dynamite this week. I can only imagine what Rampage did last night. And Collision tonight at 5, or coming up later at 5. Those ratings are gonna be really bad. Then again, who knows? But it's a lead into SummerSlam, so at least WWE's gonna get, a boost here and there, but it is what it is. College football is gonna start, so Collision's ratings are gonna be hurt even more, because Fox is gonna have all that shit, and ESPN and various other sports channels are gonna be there, and poor TNT, with Collision at 8 o'clock. Probably, I think Collision's ratings will still be around 400,000, maybe, or 500,000 here and there, maybe, I don't know. But, yeah, not looking good. Not looking good for AEW right now. Tony Khan was in Paris to talk to, I think, somebody from the WBD, Warner Brothers Distribution. Still haven't finalized a new TV deal yet, but it looks promising, so it looks like they're going to renew their deal, and maybe Ring of Honor is going to be involved in this thing. Maybe get their own TV show hopefully Friday night, but that's just another story for another time. But, we have to see what happens with that. So, stay tuned to the Dirt Sheets, and if any big news happens with that deal and anything else, I'll be here to give you the great news that I always do here on the channel. But anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have some breakfast. I gotta do a couple of things outside, and then I'll do my SmackDown Rampage review. I'm gonna get my SummerSlam predictions up too. So pretty much before it rains. But it's supposed to rain at 5, so hopefully I can get that video up before, God forbid I lose the internet again tonight. That'll be bad, because I'm watching SummerSlam. Not watching SummerSlam, I'll be at a bar by then, but so... hopefully the power doesn't go out at the bar, but I'm going out pretty much at around 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock anyway, so... And the bar is maybe, a few, it's not that far, I have to go down, I have to take a bus to a train, and I'm right there. It's not that far. Me and the missus and a couple friends are gonna meet up at a bar to watch SummerSlam and get drunk. Well, not get that drunk, but I'm not gonna get drunk because, can't right now. But, I can't right now because various reasons. But, I'll probably have one drink. I'm done. I'm not gonna be like Rosa, be an alcoholic, you know what I mean? But, it's the way it is, it's true. But, I don't care if I'm dissing her, and I don't care. She knows already. But, who cares? Anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks for watching, and until next time, if you're not down with that, well, I got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man! I'll see you for more videos, hopefully later. But until then, peace.